Hello. So welcome back to Official Hotboy. My name is Ephraim. So in this brand tutorial, I'm going to demonstrate to you how to create a QR code with Python. Alright, so I'll be doing a series of videos about all languages, PHP, Python, JavaScript, and I'll make them a playlist. So in case you want to browse through a specific language, I'll make them a playlist. You understand? Alright, so let's get started. Alright, so to create a QR code with Python, we need to install some libraries. You understand? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a folder here right now. I'm using Atom. You can use any editor you want. I'm going to use Atom. All right, and then I'm going to create a new folder in this folder. Okay, so the folder name will be Python QR code. Okay, and then I'm going to create a folder. All right, so right now this is a folder. If this is a folder right now, it's an empty folder. So I'm going to create a file in the folder, and the file name will be app.py. You understand? So py means Python. Okay, and then I'll just save it. All right, so now this is the file right now. Okay, so before I start this, I need to install libraries. Okay, some libraries before we can use this QR code. So we are going to install the py QR code library, and then we will install the py png library. So the png library will be the image which will contain the QR code. Okay, so all right, to install this, open the specific folder you are running the app, the specific folder you created the file. Okay, and now you will click here. All right, so when you click here, now I'm going to write cmd. Okay, then I'll open cmd straight from here. You understand? All right, so right, I'm going to install the QR code. So it's going to be pip install py QR code. Okay, so you need to install this, but make sure, okay, before you install this, make sure you install Python. Before you're going to install this, okay, on your application, make sure you install Python. If you don't know how to install Python, simply go to Google, okay, and then now you will search for Python. Just type Python on Google. Now it will come. Now the first link, just go to Python. All right, so now when you go to Python, now you go to downloads. Okay, downloads, and then now you download Python for Windows. So this is it, Python for Windows. Okay, yeah, this is it. Or you can click here for Windows, and then you download a different version. So this is the latest version of 3.10.5. okay, so you can download this and then install it on the machine, or the other way around, you can go to the Windows store, search for Python, then install it on the computer. Once you install it, it is going to be installed globally on your PC. If you don't install Python, you can't use you can't do what I'm doing here right now. You understand? So that's the process. You simply go to Google, you search for Python, then you install. So now I have Python already installed on my PC. You understand? So I'm just going to install this library. So I'm going to install this. I'm going to wait for some time for this to be installed. All right, so you can see comment already satisfied. Py blah, 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 blah. You understand? So this means I've already installed this library on my my PC. So you need to install this. If you install this, it will come like library has been py QR code has been installed successfully. You understand? Once it has installed successfully, now we will install another one, which is the pip install py png. Okay, now install this one too. When you install this, this will be the image, okay, which will contain the QR code. Now if you want to install all these two, now we are done with this. Okay, now I'm going to start to write the Python and then we will go. All right, so now to start this, I'm going to first import the libraries. Okay, so import the QR code from PyQR code. Okay, now I'm going to import PyQR code. Okay, and then now I'll import the PNG from PyQR code, and then I'll import from the Q. This is a QR code API. This is an API. Okay, so QR code. All right, like this. All right, so I'll import the Python QR code, the library, and the PNG from this main. This is an API which we will retrieve from this two libraries. You understand? All right, so now that we are done, we move to the next step, and then now I'm going to now generate the what will contain inside the QR code. So I'll give a variable x, okay, and then x will be equal to www.iq.com. okay, all right, so I'm going to store a variable. So this iqsmartboost.com will be will be contained in the QR code. Okay, so when they scan the QR code, so this URL will run. Okay, the link will run to our website. And now the next step is to generate the QR code. So this is how to generate the QR code. First, you give a variable URL, which will be equal to PyQR code dot create. You understand? Okay, so let me give a comment here so you understand very well. So generate. All right, generate QR code, and then here will be a string which represents. Okay, all right, so now that we are done with this, now the next step is to create and save. Okay, and save the PNG file, naming my QR.png. all right, so the next step, the last step you do is to now we are going to create the PNG file, and then we'll save the QR code inside. So here this will contain the QR code, and here you create the PNG file. Okay, so this is how to go by. So you will take the URL. You see this URL generate the QR code. Now you're going to take this URL and then .png. okay, PNG, and then we will have a string here. So the string will contain my QR.png. okay, and then now this PNG will contain two parentheses. Okay, so parentheses, this is the first parenthesis, and then the second figure or value will contain the scale, okay, which will be equal to 6. You understand? So that's it. So now first of all, we import the PNG from the library, and then we import them all from this QR API. Now this iqsmartboost.com represents the QR code when they scan. Then now this will generate the QR code. Now we're going to store the QR code in the PNG file. So now that we are done with this, I'm going to test this and then we'll try it and see, you understand? All right, so I'll go back to my file and then now I'm going to just run it here. I'll say python app.py. okay, so now let's look at this folder. All right, so now if I open the folder, this is our folder now, okay, and now this folder we only have the Python file, so I'm going to run the script, okay. I'm going to run this command line to generate the QR code. So now go like this. All right, so you can see right now, this is it right now. This is a QR code. So now the QR code has been generated by Python, okay. So now I'm going to scan this QR code and then we will see what will happen right now. So I'm going to scan this QR code right now here and then we'll test this and see, okay. So now this is the QR code right now, so I'm going to scan it. Now this is it and let's look at it. So you can see, so this QR code is going to run iqsmartboost.com straight to the URL. So this is how to generate Python QR code. This is very simple and easy. Thank you very much for watching this video.